Yo, 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 yo. What is the deal?
Hey, y'all.
What the fuck is up, America?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? What's up, K?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We back, man. It's your boy Philly Redface, man. Also go by the name of Big Redface. You already know.
And it's Key Queen One, the only one.
Man, listen, man.
What's up, y'all?
It's been a lot. It's been a lot up. Man, listen, man. We've been busy, man. Super busy since the last time y'all saw us, you know, on the podcast doing our thing, man. You know what I mean? Listen, man, it's just been a lot of love going on. You know, a lot of blessings.
Yeah, so I think we've already posted like a little intro or whatever. Just major shout outs again to everyone who came out and supported us in Jamaica for our 10th year anniversary. You know, I feel like we had everyone from all walks of life, from, you know, the elder, Miss Versa. I really appreciate her for being there because she stood in the gap for all of the elders that couldn't make it, aka our mom and our dad.
No.
You know, then my uncle was there. He stood in the gap for the uncles and the aunts that couldn't be there. We both had cousins there, Ish and Tiffany. They were there, you know, my day ones, his day ones, Kendra, Tish, G, Leonard, Ace. Everybody was there. Our children,
gang,
you know.
Outside.
It was a very, very, very dope experience. They brung their friends. And I just want to thank y'all again.
Yo, Jamaica was super dope though. We really hand selected the people. I mean, you know, besides our kids.
Everything was smooth.
You know, because they was going anyway, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the people that we hand selected.
It just was smooth, you know, everything was smooth. No bickering, no problems. And if it was nothing, you know, it was more like the kids, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it was just a great experience. It was everything that I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
For our renewal, you know what I'm saying? Going forward, we are new. All things new. You'll see nothing but new ways in the way we carry ourselves.
I even cut my dreads off, nigga. Look at that nigga back there. That ain't me. But that's the promo we had for this episode.
We're a little bit more in tune with our spirituality. Things of that nature. You'll just see us be a little bit more aware. And, you know, I'm happy that we're here, and I look forward for another 10 more years.
Yeah. One more clap for that. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen. You know, this season, you know, we bringing the super raw, you know, unscripted, unrehearsed, you know, candid episodes to you guys. You know, if you watched the last two seasons, you know, you saw us first. You know, we was pretty much in our other studio, the larger studio. You know, we had it all set up, decked up, you know, for y'all, and we did a nice season in there that turned out pretty, you know, crazy. You know.
But it was therapy for us.
Yeah.
It let us know that you guys need to lay on somebody's couch.
You know what I mean? So the second season was us. We spent almost 30 days out DR,
which was part of our therapy.
You know what I'm saying? Over in Punta Cana, Sayona, all out there. You know what I'm saying? So that season, all of that's on YouTube. Why Did I Get Married podcast YouTube channel with Red and Key. You know,
Key and Red,
or Key and Red, as she like to say. Make sure y'all subscribe. Like, you know, press, you know, one of them buttons down there.
Babe, it's subscribe with a B.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said subscribe.
First I was about to say prescribe, then I said subscribe.
All right.
Subscribe.
He loves saying this B for the V.
Nah,
But we realized that during that time in Punta Cana, in our therapy, that traveling is something that we like to do. That was a common denominator within our relationship.
man, we was out there. No resort shit either, nigga.
Like
We
really traveling.
we was out there. You hear me? I'm talking about Ubers, regular people that live out there driving us around. We was out there looking for houses because
I
we
thought
was
we'd
thinking
be
about
living there by now.
we was about to be living there. You know, we came this close, but you know, part of the reason we stayed out there for 30 days was just check the forecast, feel the temperature, feel the vibes and see how it is out there, which is lovely. It's really truly paradise, even in the hoods. But
And I'll go back.
the thing is, we had got a little teeny bit sick towards the end of that trip. And, if we moving in anywhere, we definitely taking our youngest with us. So, we ain't ready for that just yet. We got to really, really figure out a way to make sure we protecting our health and most of all the health of our young boy. So that's pretty much where that was at. But check those seasons out, man. We put in some work. We had some special guests on the last seasons. We met a lot of people out of the country, pretty dope people, man. Go check them people out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like we always say, that's what life is all about, meeting people, showing love, showing who we are. Because when people get around us, man, they don't want to leave from around us, you know what I'm saying?
We've had good experiences with good people.
You know what I mean?
And another thing we learned through our therapy is that you never really stop learning somebody. I shared with y'all in our first season that everything that Nasheed and I did was done fast, from child to moving to marriage. It was like we really have been still getting to know each other. And so, sometimes we'll just ask each other the dumbest question out of nowhere. And so today, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to ask each other a few questions. I have my questions. He has his questions, but we haven't discussed the questions because we like to just go with the flow. It's just more organic that way.
That's crazy. Oh man, you know what's crazy? Because I thought this was the week that we was doing the other topic, but you know what? You're right. I'm not prepared.
You don't got your questions?
I do got my questions in my head. You know what I'm saying? I got my questions, but I thought I'm sitting here thinking I'm about to do another show that we was talking about next week. But anyway, so and plus we fresh off like maybe 3 hours sleep from
oh my God,
Friday morning at 8:00. We
my God.
woke up maybe Friday at like 6.
Yeah, we wake up early, get right to work because we both work remotely. And
Today's Saturday. Matter of fact,
sometimes we be like itching for a scratch to get out the house. Now, mind you, we do get out the house daily.
Right now, the time is currently Sunday, July 21st at 2:53 a.m.
We can't sleep.
So we like maybe 20.
Open like a smoker, Gina. Open like a smoker, Gina.
We like 29 hours in. You know what I'm saying? That was because, we wanted to take a road trip to Alabama.
We came home and got like 4 hours sleeping. We got like 4 hours sleep.
You know what I'm saying?
I got like 30 minutes sleep while he was driving. I was like,
that shit was crazy. So excuse me for being a little bit off. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so we better do some questions and answers and answers and questions and questions and answers.
Yeah, like, cause I don't, every day, even though you spend time and years, with somebody, like, there's always stuff that you probably gonna.
So that's what we doing.
Want to know?
I'll be like, so that's what we doing. He be like, I've been doing it. You have?
Yeah. So it's like,
I never knew that.
You just
not a bad thing. Is you constantly getting to know somebody.
Yeah, you constantly evolving with a motherfucker. If you choose to put that time in, you just constantly evolving. It's not like the person changes, but it's like,
and sometimes things do change.
Shit be crazy. You be looking like, why? That's your thing.
Oh, okay, that's what
you got a cousin named who?
I never met that.
13, 14 years later.
Really?
So you
Where
know
have they been?
all that type shit. So
Also,
yeah, I'm saying. All that type shit.
also there is.
Threw her off with that one. Threw her off with that one. So who gonna start the questions, man? Like, you want me to go
It just
first?
lets you know that you just never stop learning someone. That's how you know you really always learning someone. And that's how you know that marriage is what? Constant work.
Yeah.
Getting to know someone, finding out what triggers them this time and what they don't like that time. You know, oh, he used to like rice and roni. Now he only like plain white rice. Okay. Let me change to the plain white rice. Things change, you know. Like I'm just saying, you know.
Oh, man.
So we doing questions
Oh, all
and
right.
answers,
That's the type of
answers
shit
and
you
questions.
on. Rice
I'll go
roti?
first.
Oh, all right.
You don't like spinach,
I love spinach.
but you didn't like spinach.
I always tell you to make me
I'm
spinach.
just saying that's what would happen because you didn't
yeah.
like. I don't know if you didn't like to tell me, but out of nowhere he was like, "Babe, can you not make broccoli? Can you make spinach?"
I don't fuck with broccoli.
I love
fuck
broccoli.
Fuck
and
broccoli.
that was like what?
Fuck broccoli.
Broccoli's the
All the way
bizarre.
down. That's the vegetable I don't fuck with.
Opposites attract.
Yeah, who going first?
Oh, I'll go
What we
first with the
doing
questions.
here?
I got
What's
my
going
questions
on?
written
I think I got
down
a
because
couple
I
questions
come
for you.
prepared. I'm going to say for my first question, I just want you to name something that you feel or think that most men have done, but you haven't done yet. Or haven't done or have no desire to do.
Shit. I mean, shit. Niggas, most niggas is the same. You know, most niggas do everything.
The same?
Not everything the same.
I was going to say, because we got a lot
some,
going on out here.
You know, you got some niggas that choose to be smart niggas. Some niggas choose to be dumb niggas. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you know, most men, you know, do the same shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I wouldn't say it's a lot of shit that people did that I wouldn't do. Mm-hmm. But it probably is, though. It probably is. Come to think about it. I don't think I never rode a motorcycle in my life. A lot of niggas I know rode motorcycles or ride mopeds or whatever. I never rode a two-wheeler motorbike in my motherfucking life. Never will. You know what I'm saying? That's something right there.
And you never want to?
I never want to. And even with our son, like, I be trying to convince him not to want to ride bikes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not that I'm I love to watch niggas ride bikes and wheelies and all that, but I never been a bike nigga. Yeah, that's something that most men probably did that I never did. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't want to?
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't need to.
I always wanted to ride a bike.
No too many niggas with no legs.
But then I changed my mind. Okay, so we'll just do question for question.
So that's something you never knew about me?
In fact, I thought that because years ago you told me you were on a bike and you lost glasses. The glasses flew off your face on the bike. So I thought that you did ride a bike.
Oh, them aviators you let me hold.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say all that.
Hey, shit, what the fuck?
I let him hold my Gucci aviators, y'all, since he wants to say all that.
Hey, listen,
and he gets on a bike
He's
and brings me back crumbles. Like,
it wasn't
but
a bike.
He wasn't my husband.
It wasn't a
then.
bike. It was a.
He wasn't my husband then. Okay, he wasn't.
It wasn't a bike though. It was a 4-wheeler. It was, you know what I'm saying? My man pulled up.
Oh, but it's the same thing. You rode it?
No, a 4-wheeler got 4 wheels. That's like a car. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was shooting a video, and he he pulled up on me, and he pulled up on the 4-wheeler. I jumped on the 4-wheeler with him, and when I did, the glasses flew off my head, and I didn't even know or feel them fly off my head, or we would have turned back around.
I swear you brought me the piece of scraps, didn't you?
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I realized it, by this time, you know what I'm saying, we had already, because he pulled up on me to go look at this new club that he had or whatever. But by the time I realized it and did come back, the shits was like ran over by cars and all kinds of shit. So I just wanted to show them to you, probably.
Oh, all right.
But how many pair of glasses have I bought you since then?
That's not the question.
Shit.
We're not even talking about the glasses.
Fuck.
That's not even the answer.
Whatever, man. So, all right, question for you. Do you know where my birthmark is? do you know where my birthmark is? This is the question.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. As long as you know where
his birthmark is in his groin area. It's like right under his abdomen. And the reason why I know it is because, number one, I'm an observant person. Number two, my son has the same exact birthmark. I mean, same shape, same spot. It's not the same size yet because they're different sizes, but they got the same birthmark. Now what?
Okay.
They didn't think I knew that.
I ain't think you'd do that.
I seemed to surprise them.
Oh, you wrote your questions down, huh?
I did. Okay. Name something you're afraid of and why.
Name something I'm afraid of and why. I mean, it may sound a little bit cliche a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It may sound a little bit cliche. Matter of fact, and I'm gonna put the L in when I say it because I fear God. I'm afraid of God.
I can't even mess with that.
I'm petrified.
Hey.
And and when you ask things like that, because really that's the same thing as asking the opposite of, you know what I'm saying, I could name also, people
or things that you're not afraid of.
Or things that I'm not afraid of. You know what I'm saying? And it's
but
probably
to be afraid of the Almighty's high, you can't even rebuttal that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm afraid of.
Almighty high.
I fear God. I'm a man of God. You know what I'm saying? And I try to live a spiritual life, but I'm still me.
A man of flesh.
I'm battling me. I'm not battling nothing else but me. Like, I'm constantly elevating,
trying to be a better person
and getting to higher lights because I don't fear nothing but God. Understand that? Like, So when you ask questions like that, babe, you gotta realize it's nothing. You know me. You know that about me. That's not something you don't know.
You could be like, I'm afraid that one day a deer gonna run in here.
Fuck
and
a
I
deer.
don't know what to do.
Fuck a deer. I drive
so if
a Jeep.
deer run in this house right now, what you gonna do?
The same thing we did when that motherfucking bird flew in here.
That's a deer and a bird, dog.
Man,
what are you gonna do?
Get that motherfucker out of here by any means necessary. We unpacking not me, but the kids unpacking groceries.
The bird flew in the house. House got high ceilings, so the bird didn't know where to go. The bird just did not know where to go.
What the fuck? The bird flew in the house. They call us, we somewhere. Where the fuck was we?
So why he say we gonna get it out? He didn't get it out.
Because I told the kids what to do and how to get it out. I told them how to get it out.
What'd you tell them?
first of all, I told him to, number one, keep the fucking door open. So
his friends can come.
So he can either get out naturally, the way he came. You know what I'm saying? Then I told him to grab the mop and the broom. You know what I'm saying? So they got the swatting. You know, he flying around everywhere.
He flew out the back door because they opened the front and the back at that point.
So he found his way out because he knew what the fuck time it was. The same way that Derek coming here is other kind of, you know, weapons that, you know, can be grabbed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So whatever. I don't fear anything. And yeah, I'm glad you asked me that because I try to get closer and closer to God, and I try to you know, reference him in a lot of things like that. A lot of questions and things. I just leave it all to God. And some of the things I can't control, you know, but some other things, like most of the things, that's going to be my answer these days. Like, I fear God. That's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Because he's going to protect you anyway from everything else.
Yeah, and he's going to watch you every minute of the mother effing day. I can't even curse because I'm talking about God. It's crazy. Hey. Can't even like my L because I'm talking about God. Let's change the subject.
So is your question next?
Let's change the subject. I want to know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to your question because you asked me a question about what a lot of men. So I'm gonna ask that same question to you. Like, what are some things that maybe you think most women, you know, do, but you've never did and you won't ever do? Like, what like that? Because that kind of question is crazy. Like, you asked me that, so I want to know your answer to that.
I can answer that easy because when I asked you that question, I asked myself that as well. And what I thought of, I'm not sure if most women do, or if I will never do it, because I may conjure up the heart to just do it, you know. But I'd say getting a wax down there, public, you know, from a wax spot. You know, I'm good. You know that. Yeah. But I don't do that. I think
you do a very great job.
I don't do that.
You know, in fact, you know, I thought, you know. But anyway.
I don't do that. And the reason why I don't do that is I'm just afraid. I'm afraid of the stuff they use down there. I take my down there very, very seriously. And I don't really want nobody putting nothing down there. Like, you're not going to care for me down there like I'm going to care for me. And I don't want a worldwide of problems because somebody put some wax down there, you know. And it just feels a bit invasive, you know. I got the lady, she's doing my feet, that's fine. I got the lady, she's doing my nails, that's fine. I got the GYN, she's making sure all is fine down there. Now, if she was a GYN that did the waxing, yeah, I'm all for it. But I don't need the lady that do my nails and my feet to wax my kitty cat. I'll pass right now.
Can you stop?
I know you girls are doing that.
Can you stop?
I know you are. My children do it all the time, and sometimes I'll be like, man, I'm gonna go with them just to make it a fun thing, you know. But then I think about like, oh, what if some of that stuff get down there? Then I think about the girls' bathroom, the public girls' bathroom, and I think about how bad it smells. Sometimes I'd rather go in the men's, and I say they're probably waxing, doing all these things, and they pH off, and they don't even know it.
Yo, and that's weird. That's weird, and I
uneducated.
I really, and you just made me think of something. You really just made me think of something. I ain't gonna even hold.
I just thought of the bathroom in Alabama where we just came from.
Matter of fact, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. Because I might have to kill kill one of you niggas.
I don't be doing no wax
over this one right here. You hear me?
I don't be doing no wax, and I shave.
Listen,
sometimes
you know what you made me think of?
Sometimes it's not, but it's clean,
babe,
cut, and just I ain't gonna say dry.
What the fuck is this?
What?
So, yo, like I think back, because, and this gonna lead to my next question right here. This gonna lead to my next question right here. Come here, turn around. Let me see something. All right. So listen, you bring up because marriage. First of all, marriage is about, just becoming one. And because even like your bodily fluids knows
When
that
something's wrong.
that you're supposed to be with this bodily fluid, and anytime bodily fluids ever come intertwined, it's going to be an issue, right? So that brings me up to this right here, right? And I ain't even really.
That's our synopsis on that. Like, don't be mixing all these. Foods.
No, babe, you gotta hear this shit out because
I'm sorry. Let him do his question. Let him do his question.
I really didn't even want to say
Let
it
him
because
do his question. Let him do his question. Let him do his question.
I really ain't even want to talk about it because like this is my wife. You know what I'm saying? And really, when you praise your wife in certain ways, a lot of you niggas, a lot of you niggas start thinking that you could probably, try me or play in my motherfucking face or try her, because if you try, like, anyway, that ain't even it. So I don't like talking about shit like this. But listen, I think back all the way through 12 years old when I first had sex. And I think back. And pussy or coochie at that time.
You had sex at 12?
All throughout life. With whoever.
Uneducated.
And whatever.
She probably stunk.
It was, and I wouldn't even say stunk. But it was a very distinctive, peculiar smell.
No peculiar.
You gotta hear this. You gotta hear this.
Means.
And even with the cleanest of them, right? It was something there, and it wasn't until I met my wife that until this day, my nigga, you hear me? There hasn't been any smells. There hasn't been any smell. It doesn't smell like anything. It's not supposed to smell like nothing but her.
Just water. Just.
But listen,
Mom.
Listen. I don't even like talking about shit like that. Sorry. But that's gonna lead. That's gonna lead me. That's gonna lead me to my next question. This is going to lead me.
Mom.
Shut the fuck. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? See, that's what I said. But it is what it is. God is going to protect her and my enemies.
And him.
So here's the thing, right? That's going to lead me to my next question. Like, out of all of the time that you started calling people your boyfriend or your friend, because a lot of y'all women like calling niggas friends, but that nigga really your boyfriend because he
Wonder where we got that shit from.
He hitting that.
Wonder where we got that shit from.
He hitting that, splitting that. You know what I'm saying?
Men are
so here's the thing.
From
that time, whether it was middle school, whenever you started, how many of these niggas has it been? And this is
what?
That you call friend and boyfriend.
That what?
No, this is a 2-part question because I got to ask you something else after I know this answer.
How many has it been?
Yeah, like how many boyfriends? Every like all these like name like how many people have you smiled at and said, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I'm your girlfriend. I'm your girlfriend. Yeah, we friends. That's my friend, Mom. Mom, that's my friend. You know, this nigga's at the cookout. It's my friend, Mom. You know what I'm saying? It's my boyfriend. How many of these niggas has it been? And this is a 2-part question, so I need to know. I want to know. I never knew that about
you. Okay, how many people am I in? Well, friend. No, yeah. Okay, so let me say this. You
know what kind of friends we
all right,
from
all right,
Philly,
so let me just break it down. I'm going to break it down like
call this. Boyfriends, they call them friends.
Right? That goes both ways. But I'm going to start with saying, as far as like boyfriends or mates or people that I was with, you don't want to know how many people what?
No, I just want to know, like
how many boyfriends I had?
Yeah,
I feel like I only had 4 boyfriends.
See, that's the wife answer. That's not the right answer.
Oh, okay, all right. No, I had 4 boyfriends that
that's the wife.
We solidified that we were boyfriend and girlfriend. No, this is a 2-part answer then. Okay, so I feel like I have 4 solid boyfriends in my life. Maybe 5. Okay, 5.
Couldn't have been that solid.
I feel like I've had 5 solid boyfriends in my life. 5 solid. Now, and when I say boyfriend, I mean because I know what boyfriend is now, right?
Yeah.
And then thinking back from the time you talking about, from the time from virginity or something. From when? Because you could say you were having boyfriends or friends from now. She got friends now. He's 12. I mean, you said you were having sex at 12. So when you talking about? From when?
I think I asked the question the right way. I said from the time, the fucking time that you started calling people your friend, like the time that you started. Whatever.
Okay, let me think
the time you know what I mean? Start
because
these niggas, whatever. I just want to know how many niggas do you think that you been a girl? Like how many niggas can say that was my girl at one time? How many niggas?
All right, I'm thinking then.
I never asked her this. This is something that I don't know. So you said let's ask her. This is something I don't know, so it's a 2-part question because I want to know something else afterwards because that's what's really going to mean something. This part don't even fucking mean shit. I don't even know why you're struggling with it.
I'm not even struggling. I just want to make sure I'm being honest and I'm not leaving no one out.
Well, roundabout.
I think I had like 5 boyfriends.
From
I'll say from high school. From high school on to now.
5 boyfriends.
That I would say was solid boyfriends. And then I'll say I had probably maybe 20 friends.
All right, so how many, this is the second part. Because I just want to know. How many men have you, out of all these people that you named, you said 5, how many have you told I love you to?
Oh, out of those 5?
Yeah.
Probably 4.
Probably 4?
Yeah, 4, for sure.
4 for sure. So, okay. All right. I mean, I just want to know. That's just one of the questions. You know what I'm saying? It was a hard question for me to actually get an answer to, especially right here.
Although I love everybody. Lakeisha loves. I love everybody. That's what I'd rather do. I'd rather love than hate. It feels good to love. I love.
So what comes after love then? Because
no, it's different kinds of love.
Because if we running around here,
it's different kinds of love.
Hold up, hear me out. Because this is the first time
you didn't hear me out though.
I did. That's why I'm responding right now. With this is different kinds of love. Okay. If you say I love you to a person that you was intimate with, That's the same
You
kind
didn't
of love.
ask. You didn't ask. See, that's that little word right there that you just threw in.
Boyfriends.
Intimate. It just came out. Just
Boyfriends.
because
What do you
somebody
do with
was your
boyfriends?
boyfriend.
I ain't want to be inappropriate
Oh,
and
but
say
just
how many
because
niggas
somebody
you
was your
fuck.
boyfriend
Like,
don't mean you had sex with him though.
All right, I don't want to get that
All right,
raw
so
with you, baby.
okay,
You my
so
wife,
that's.
so I'm trying
But
to
I
like.
still gave you accurate answers. I still gave you accurate answers.
All right, so we ain't gonna play the word game then. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to ask you in a respectful manner. Like, I don't want to get
Intimate
candid.
was
Your
respectful.
mother, my mother, Miss Sandy, and my mom, and Miss Margaret, and everybody's like, come on, man.
Intimate is respectful, and I felt like the answer could change if you throw that word in there.
All right, well, maybe it could.
But it didn't.
But the point that I'm trying to make, babe, because I like, even like I got baby moms that I ain't never said I love you to.
I don't even want to talk about that, but go ahead.
You hear me?
All right.
So here's the thing. I personally take love and marriage very, very seriously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, niggas ain't perfect. Motherfuckers fuck up and
Please put that in there.
and do dumb shit all the fucking time, but that ain't even the fucking the most of it.
That can
When
be
you
the
take-
most of it.
No, that's not the most of my point. My point. When you talk about love, you have to talk about forever, and you have to talk about marriage. Because ain't no way in the world I'm waking up or I'm telling somebody that I'm with, even if we fucking, I don't even care. Like, I'm not going to tell you I love you if I don't want to be with you forever. So I'm just trying to figure out, where did them niggas go wrong?
I can say out of those 4 that I said I love you to, I don't feel like what was the
No, I just want to know. We ain't got to get into all of the
no.
details.
What did you say
of
though? Hold up, because I'm drinking. So what
No,
did you say?
but babe,
I want to
we
hear
didn't
that.
get
Hear
into
that
the
last little-
details of all of them
Hear
other
that.
questions.
I want to hear that last little part that you said it.
About what, babe?
Like what happened?
What happened with what?
The love.
What happened with the love?
Yeah. What was your point? What was your last point?
The last
Did we
point
speak
was,
about forevers?
Yeah, like when I first met you, I told you right away. When I started fucking loving you and having feelings for you, I told you, I said, listen, we got the perfect family already because you got 4 daughters, I got 4 daughters, you got an older son that I could, definitely, groom and be a father to or a stepfather. You know what I'm saying? But I had said, if you give me a son, I'm going to marry you and I'm going to be with you forever. This was the first year I met her. This was 14 years ago. Like, what the fuck you do? You like, so I take shit like that seriously. Like, I don't be telling people I love you.
But out of those,
I'm in love
4,
with you.
Out of those,
All
4,
that old shit. Unless I'm ready to do this right here.
Out of those 4, I could.
This is why I got married right here, because I don't smell coochie. You hear me? I can say I love you and really fucking mean it, even when I'm fucking mad.
Out of those 4, 3 of us talked about forever, so that's not bad.
Yeah, well, forever
just
must got
that way.
different meanings.
It just didn't happen that way.
Right. Because these,
Don't do that.
man, you don't even know. Like you.
Because
All right. What's your next question?
happen.
What's your next question?
And
What things? Listen, let's not dwell into
things forever doesn't
that's
turn.
a
Why?
whole new podcast.
Yeah, like why do people get
That's a
divorced?
whole
Why
new
do people
show.
break
We
up?
just
That's
asking
what that
questions.
is, right? But when you first get into a relationship with someone and you start to love them and you start to be with them and you say, "Oh yes, I want to marry you, I want to be with you," and I'm going to get married to you, I'm going to put a ring on your finger, I'm going to ask to marry you, you're engaged, your fiance, boom, something happens, y'all break up. That doesn't mean it wasn't valid. It just means that something happened. Or as you got to know each other.
So what's love then?
Listen, you can still love that person, but just know that this relationship just not is not it's not going to work, or I just don't want to put in the work to make it work.
Were you the person who made that decision in all 5 of those situations?
No.
Oh, so niggas left you.
No, I just think that.
How many out of the 5 you left and that left you? Because
we're not talking about 5 now. We're talking about 4. Because only 4 of them.
The conversation is leading to more questions that I want to know.
We're talking about 4.
All right, so why did you, no, just answer that question right there.
We're talking about 4 people that I love.
Did you leave 4 of them?
No, I left 3 of them and I'm still with 1.
Me? No,
you're one of the 4.
I don't want to be in that mix with them niggas. I'm asking about them niggas.
Right, so then it's boyfriend. 4. So then it's 3 people. So then it's 4 boyfriends and 3 that I love. 2 I left.
Shit the fuck right, dog. I'm not no boyfriend. I'm asking about these niggas.
4 it's 4 boyfriends then, because I removed you, and then it's 3 that I loved.
I don't want to talk about this question no more.
And then I think I left everybody.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I think I was the leaver or the runner. But after doing all that I could to try and make it work, because I like longevity.
You fought?
I like longevity and I love relationships. And like I said, I love love.
Yeah.
I'd rather be in a relationship.
I mean, this type of conversation and questions could lead to more questions.
It could go on and on and on. So the break is on.
Let's change the subject.
We're already 3:30, y'all.
To your next question.
Next question is...
I'm like 29 to 34 hours.
Okay, so next question is...
Maybe like 13.
And I'm going to ask you this question. It's kind of personal, but not really personal. Yeah, I guess it is personal, but not really personal. I feel like that you're biased about this question that I'm about to ask you. How do you feel about cosmetic surgery, like add-ons and stuff like that? It doesn't, and I mean like from everything from BBL to implants in your breast to lip fillers to cheekbones and Botox to waist, to, removing fat and stuff like that. How do you feel about that? And I'm asking, number 1, because I always wanted at one point this BBL, because I was like in love with ass. Like, I want this big butt, I want this big butt. But then I figured, nah, I'm good on that. I don't want that. I don't want to look all crazy. And what if I don't get the butt that I truly want? I'm scared of waking up and don't have the butt that I truly want. I really am. And I don't want to keep doing it. So then... my third thing was, okay, well, I'll just get some, fat out of my stomach or whatever. And he always seemed like he was opposed to it. But I feel like it.
So you know the answer to your own question.
No, let me finish. The reason why I say that is because I feel like he's opposed to it when it comes to me. But when it comes to all these little hourglasses and all that, like, they something to check out. Which they are. Like, some people really look good. So why wouldn't you want me to do that? Why wouldn't you go out there and start researching with me? Like, let me see what's up with that. Like, what is your real issue with cosmetic surgery?
Because I love you. I believe that you're incredibly beautiful just the way you are.
It's like, no.
You can snore. You can motherfucking go home and go to bed. You could do any of that shit. But here's the thing. And I also just so happen to have 8 daughters. Okay? Okay, 4 of them she gave birth to, and 4 of them I actually, introduced to her and brought into her life the same way she introduced her 4 and brought it to my life, and we created a family. So I have a whole in here, no matter what she think, because the eyes are deceiving. Because we travel a lot. So if she see me, looking or afar or thinking that I'm looking at something or whatever's in her imagination, because she thinks I'm looking at everything walking past, which she is.
I don't
maybe
even care.
because she's.
If I see a nice body, I will check it out like this.
Well, look, I don't catch them all, and I'm not looking for them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't catch them all, but he does catch them.
Listen,
what's catching your eye?
My point is this, man. Listen, my point is this, right? I believe, once again, that God has placed you on this earth as the person you are, with the most precious temple that any person can encounter. And I believe that anything that he's given you should be left alone unless it's absolutely 100% medically necessary for you to survive. Other than that, if you want to look good, go work out. If you want to have a big butt, do sit-ups and squats. Stop being fucking lazy. You hear me? If you wanna motherfucking have big lips, I was about to say something, but I ain't gonna even say it. I ain't gonna even say that. I ain't gonna even say that.
That ain't gonna do it.
But if you want to have motherfucking what else you say?
High cheekbones.
High cheekbones. Man, listen. Look in the mirror once again and tell yourself you don't need no motherfucking high cheekbones, because that's some funny shit. High cheekbones, though. What the fuck? Oh my fucking. Yo,
but see, all those faces,
crazy.
No, those faces that you look those faces, some of those faces that you look into.
High cheekbones.
Some of those faces that you look into have gotten cheekbones placed on their face. They have gotten them. Somebody's face. Somebody's face that you caught attention with, like, oh, she's beautiful. She might have got cheekbones. I'm telling you.
I would fucking never do that, yo. I would never in my life say she is beautiful to no fucking high cheekbone.
No, but I'm saying you might be looking like, wow.
No, I
and
wouldn't.
Some of those people have gotten cheekbones.
You're too fucking funny. Stop, yo. Stop, please, man. You making me fucking cry on
That's what the Botox is for, to lift and to make sure things get stuck and keep your face at an all-time,
Listen,
no gravity.
Listen.
No wrinkles and all that. Botox just stretches it out and makes it firm.
I believe that God placed women here to, bless the world with greatness. You know what I'm saying? There's absolutely no reason, and I'm gonna be completely honest and transparent as well. Okay, because like I said, I have 8 daughters and a lovely wife. I have my father has a wife who I call mom. She's still here, alive and breathing. She has a mom. I have a sister. And there's a lot of other women in this world that I love. So therefore, that's my this and there. Okay, I believe
there's a lot of other women besides them.
I believe that. There's absolutely nothing in this world that is needed to enhance the female. I'm talking from hair, from wigs or weaves, to fingernail polish, to lipstick or makeup or all of this high cheekbone shit. None of that shit, 100%, none of it is needed. Especially, listen, and this is the whole answer right here, okay? So listen to this part right here. Especially for the black women, because that's their shit. That's all their shit. You know what I'm saying? That's all their shit that they gotta do in order to, guess what? Look like you. You know what I'm saying? And then we look like motherfucking crazy motherfuckers, man. When we try to look like them. You hear me? So please, by all means, you know what I'm saying? That shit is not needed, dog. We don't need that shit, man. I love black women. I told my wife maybe 5 times in the last 14 years, babe, I don't give a fuck if you want to go ahead to the Florida Evans look. You hear me? I said, listen, I don't give a fuck.
Every time I take out my weave because I have a natural hair and it be like an afro.
Yeah, when she take it out,
he be like, stay like that. I be like,
and wash
stop playing with me, dog, because you don't look at nobody that look like that, though. When your head is turned in the streets, it ain't turned by Florida, dog. Esther Roll don't turn your head. Esther Roll don't turn your head.
Why did I get married? Because I don't give a fuck about turning heads.
I ain't trying to look like Esther Roll.
Fuck do you mean?
For me, I don't want to look in the mirror.
Like,
and look
this is the shit I be talking about. Like these podcasts. Look, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like,
no, I'm just trying to keep it a bean, though. That's not what be attracting y'all.
Y'all gotta peep shit.
Okay, no,
they
peep
married,
this.
But they still want to turn heads.
And you are married, but you still let your head get turned. And I'm gonna tell you why. It ain't tit for tat, but my thing is, why you want to have me sitting around looking like Esther Roll, but you really like looking at motherfucking Kelly Rowland type. You know what I mean? You want to look somebody that look good. So you want to look at Kelly Rowland. I'm not saying Esther Roll don't. I'm just saying, you know darn well that's not what you're, don't try to sit me down like that.
I'm going to just say one thing. I'm going to just say one thing, right? It's not that I want you to sit around looking like Esther Roll, because I'm not James, right? So listen, right? So listen, right? So it's not that I want you to. It's not that I want you to look like Esther Roll. It's the fact that I don't mind you. When you used to hide from me when you used to wash your hair and like, I don't want you to see me get my hair done. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I want to see who the fuck I'm with.
My hair,
y'all niggas meet these girls.
Up to like
nigga
this
meet
small.
a girl and he'll never see her without makeup, never see her without hair, never see her without lashes, all that old lip gloss, all that old motherfucking nail shit, all glammed up and all that. If he never see her like that, nigga, and don't know what the fuck he dealing with underneath all that old shit, nigga.
It's just crazy because it's just so natural.
I be happy to see mine. Like, oh, babe, like, I don't mind you looking like that. Don't worry. You know, I know who you are. You know, I don't, you know, if you marry, you shouldn't even want to turn heads, but that ain't even it.
I want to turn my head. And if I have a bush, I don't want to turn my head.
Why?
Because I don't want a bush. What
the fuck you mean? That's who black women are.
All right, but right now, that's not what I want. That's like saying, why did you change your hair to dreads? You wasn't born with dreads.
All right. No, all right, but that was just a fad, a music fad. That's why I did that.
Okay, well, when I'm ready to wear my natural hair, I will. But right now, I'm not. It's too much. And I'm definitely not going to keep it in bush status because that ain't my style. It's about what you like as a person.
No, I don't mind you, babe. You know I don't mind no motherfucking wigs. You got 30.
These don't be wigs.
40. Listen.
Mixtures.
I don't mind. I feel as though the black women when they hook up with the Dominican women who are also black, by the way, there are peoples. You know what I'm saying? We was around them people for like a whole month. So when they hook up with the black people and they do your hair, like with the real hair, and you go to them every 3 weeks and get your hair right and let them train your shit, I believe that would probably be the best way to swerve around here. Matter of fact, Maji just called FaceTime, 2 days ago? Mm-hmm. And you said that was her real hair, right?
No.
So what?
Even when you get a short style, people love weave.
Why was that real hair situation brought up then? Why was y'all?
Oh, because she had her natural hair left out at the top to cover her hair, the tracks that was in. She had like a weave bob, And so she had like her natural hair out at the top, guys, to cover it. And what she was saying was she was really impressed with the stylist who did her hair this time because of how well she blended it.
I don't mind. Like, I don't really mind. It don't get in my way of nothing.
Because she's also natural.
But
and know that it's a job.
Y'all making $1 billion industry, $1 trillion industry, But whatever floats your boat. You know what I'm saying? I heard a boy say the other day. He said, "Man, the man, y'all. I don't believe it because I believe my woman is my prize, my ultimate prize. Like this is like, when I talk about love, I'm like, damn, I finally, found a life that I could really, boom, elevate with. You know what I'm saying? So, but you hear little reels and shit like that on Instagram that's floating past your shit, boy, talking about, man, the man is the real prize. The man is the real prize because, like, really, we don't have ultimately no enhancements. You know what I'm saying? In fact, we gotta have money. We gotta have, we gotta have a whole lot of shit. Really, sometimes to be with a woman that we want, even though I ain't have to have a dime to be with this one. You know what I'm saying? Listen, he said that the women, how's y'all men out here saying your woman is the prize when she's enhanced up? Everything about her is enhanced. You know what I mean? Her lashes, her fucking lips, like she said, her fucking cheeks. Girls getting their cheeks and lips all poked out with the juice and all that. He said, man, how is it? Like, how is the woman the prize? The man is the prize. So, it's the rhetoric. It's the rhetoric that I don't want, especially the black women, to have to go through. You know what I mean? Y'all dope as shit with y'all natural, regular shit popping off. And yes, I will prefer a natural woman, body-wise, over all of this shit she just asked me about. Any motherfucking day. You hear me? And I got one right here, all natural. Ain't never had none of that shit done yet. And yeah, I did say something when she talked about, babe, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get something to my stomach and all that. And I just want a little bigger. Babe, no the fuck you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no the fuck you ain't. We ain't doing that.
Last question. Oh no, your question is next.
People die when that type of shit happens.
I got that.
I think I got one more question.
You only got one?
Yeah.
No, I have one more question left. So I started, so that means you have 2 questions, so you should say 1 question.
I think I asked you 3 questions already. I asked you the same question you asked me. I asked you where my birthmark was. Then I asked you...
Finally.
Yo, that was a little technical glitch.
My last question.
Go ahead. What's up? What's your last question?
Before we wrap this up.
Come on now.
Now, I don't even know if there's a law that, because I know that people don't tell their political status and stuff like that. And I don't know if there's a law that says that you're not supposed to share that with your mates. Him and I share what I feel like is most like, I feel like we share a lot, and we share what's important. And I think he says he's a Democrat, but babe, are you really a Republican?
Come on, man, with these dumbass questions, man.
Yo, when Trump get on the screen, when he get on the screen, his eyes get bright. And he just said, wait, I gotta see this, but I gotta watch this. So this is something that we need to be watching. Oh, Trump get on the screen. Oh, but this is something we need to be watching. He loves to hear Trump. Now, I do feel like we do need to watch. We definitely need to watch, but are you?
Listen.
Are you fight?
Like, what? No, I'm definitely not fight. And I don't believe in white men putting up their fists in the air and all of that type shit. I don't believe in that. You know what I mean? I believe in trying to still come to that common ground with the white and the black race. I'm with trying to bring people together and help us become that one people that we need to be. That's what I'm with. You know what I mean? And the real, like, that's the real shit. I want white people and black people to get along. Yeah. I don't like arguing with white racist people on Facebook and Instagram. But I will. You know what I mean? When they talk that old crazy shit.
But he has.
Anyway, look. Here's the thing. Trump, when she talking about when he come on the screen, Trump is an entertainer. That's what a lot of y'all don't know. Trump is in movies. I'm born in Philly. So over the bridge is all Trump. AC was owned by Trump. We used to go over there as kids and go to the casino. Like, Trump was the man back in the day. Mike Tyson, Don King, all these people fuck with Don. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm talking about that Don Trump. He's an entertainer. So, yes, he's very entertaining to watch. You motherfucking right. And I get a lot of laughs when I watch that motherfucker.
I do, too. Keep it a bean. He keeps it a bean.
A lot of laughs.
I like watching him. Even if I don't agree with them, I do definitely get laughs. He's funny. I like his outlook. What's your last question so we can wrap this thingy?
I'm gonna ask you, why do you think people hate marriage?
Oh my God. That's the question you want to close with?